Okay, so this is going to be a quick video about how to tape different types of hand injuries for jiu-jitsu. So I definitely recommend buying this pre-wrap. It's kind of like foam, and you put it on to make sure the hairs don't get ripped out, because that sucks. So the first one is going to be if you have a sprained thumb, and my thumb, I messed it up a couple months ago, and I recommend just taping it until it's at 100%. It's almost at 100%, but I'm still taping it every single day because I don't want to re-injure it. And the goal here is to find out how you can position it so that it doesn't hurt. And depending on what the hand injury is, sometimes you can also flex against the tape, and the flexing against the tape helps stabilize other muscles. But for now, we're gonna do the thumb. So what I like to do is, I messed it up, but what I like to do is, I find if I tape it to the side here like this, even though it's not fully functional, as long as it's out of the way, it's not getting pulled back or anything, and I can just push down right here and kind of squeeze in, and that works to allow me to continue to go on the training mat. So what I'll do for this is I'll come around the thumb, around the hand, just like that. And then this is white athletic tape. I'll go around the thumb here. And what I like to do, so I can make sure I can grab still, is I'll put the thumb in its position right here, and then also I'll flex the hand and slightly curve it. Because if your hand's flat like this, when you flex it, it's gonna feel really tight. Sometimes you want that if you want to flex against it, but I don't like that for the thumb. So I try to pre-flex it. And I also have a big roll right here, so that when I'm wrapping it around, I'm not pulling against the tape in order to get more tape out, which can make it too tight. So I'll go here. And this, once you have it, you're just kind of looking to cover everything up. And then pat it down. This, I can still grip, I can still squeeze in there. The thumb is nice and hidden in there, and I've been rocking this simple grip for the past 3 months, and it's worked very well for me, and I haven't re-injured my thumb at all. So that's one of them. Another type that you might have is, say you just injured 2 fingers. Now for that, what I recommend is kind of ripping your tape into thirds. You can also buy specific finger tape for it, but you're on about a yard or a meter of tape, and you'll go here. You start with one finger. You want to flex it a little bit so you're not squeezing it too tight, and you'll go around. Go around it like, I'm gonna stand up for this one. You're gonna go around it like that once. Make sure you flex it, or else it's gonna be really tight and you won't be able to bend it at all. And then I'm gonna go around the knuckle while flexed. Relax, open it. But you see how it's a little loose, so I can still flex around the knuckle like that. So I did one wrap around that finger. Now I'm gonna bring it to this finger. And I like making sure there's a teeny bit of space between the two, because if you have a finger injury, you want a little bit of space, but you also, like, I don't know, if you bend back all your fingers, like, if there's a little bit of wiggle room, you're fine. So I found a little bit of space works. Go around it twice. Make sure you can bend it. So then I'll bend it. I'll go over the knuckle while bent, and I'll come out around here, go back over the knuckle, and then you kind of just like that. This works really well. You can also buy something called it's like grapples, but type in judo gloves, jiu-jitsu gloves, or I think it's judo gloves on Amazon, and I've been wearing those for about 2 years now to deal with a small finger injury I have, and they help a lot. They keep your hands nice and together, but this also works well. The gloves are just actually easier because I don't have to keep doing this every single time before practice, especially if you're in wrestling and your coach is yelling at you to get your butt on the mat. But let's see, another injury. So that one was I had a white belt do a one finger defense to guillotine, and he just like yanked my finger, so I wanted to stabilize it. It's healed, it's good now. If you have an injury to this finger, like a torn ligament between the two there, one way to tape them is for this. I think what I did was around the thumb. So for this injury, I would keep my hand straight like this because I'm not going around the fingers. And I go here. And I like pulling it because if you're pulling it like this, then you're tensioning it a lot. But if you pull it out and then you loosely wrap, then you can allow more movement. So with the injury between the knuckle there, it wasn't so much the finger as a torn ligament. One thing I found helped was having something to flex against. So, not really sure exactly why, but I think it just stabilizes it. When this muscle is in tension and I'm squeezing against that tape and I'm trying to like grip down on it, it helped stabilize that so that I could use my fingers, because without it, this was like moving around and hurting a lot. So with this grip, you can just kind of keep it flexed, kind of go like Lego man hands, like that, and you can bring it down off the thumb a little bit. You can go here, but flexing against it helped a lot. But hope this video helped, and if you have any more questions about how to tape for certain injuries, comment them, and I'll see if I can help. Peace out.